Hi, I'm Dr. Tom Clemens. Behind me are the ruins of what was the Boteler cement mill, and this was a very early industry here in Jefferson County, Virginia, and employed a number of people, some of them free white laborers, but others slaves and free blacks. They had huge kilns to melt or burn the limestone into cement, and then it was shipped down the C&O Canal to Washington, D.C., where it was used in constructing a lot of buildings, as well as used in constructing the locks and various stone foundations of the canal itself. This industry had been abandoned by the time of the Civil War, and the cement mill was in fact ruins. Just upstream was a dam that had served as the mill's way of diverting water in to turn their machinery. Just downstream is the crossing known as Boteler's Ford, Blackford's Ford, Packhorse Ford, or Shepherdstown Ford. It's all the same place.
Early in the 19th century, some local slave owners allowed their slaves to hire their own time, collect wages, and eventually purchase their own freedom. A number of owners emancipated their slaves. As slave values increased, however, the moral question of slavery became more decisive. Such opportunities became rare for slaves.
Isaac Gilbert was one of the slaves. Gilbert must have had a skill. Evidence suggests that he may have worked for the railroad. We do know that Isaac Gilbert earned more than $110 a year. We know this because Gilbert convinced his owner, Susan Harding, to let him buy his own time. As long as Gilbert paid his owner $110 a year, his time and whatever extra money he made was his own. By Christmas Eve, 1858, Gilbert had $1,400 in gold. Isaac wanted to use the money to buy the freedom of his wife and 3 children. They were owned by another master. For property cannot own property. Virginia law held that because Isaac Gilbert was a slave, he could not own other slaves.
Many slave owners in Harpers Ferry rented their slave property to other citizens. The term of hire usually lasted from New Year's Day to Christmas. Under this system, individual slaves might experience many different masters and living conditions while belonging to and profiting the same slave owner.